12:17 this afternoon. Weather Authority alert day continues until 2 p.m. Actually, just reading a new report from the National Weather Service that there was hail that was the size of a pea, so very tiny, in Gladesboro in Carroll County. But this line of storms continues to move off toward the east, especially Franklin, parts of Pittsylvania, Bedford, and Campbell counties. That's where a special weather statement has been issued that's basically a level below. Yes, it's allowed in Lynchburg. Yes, it's allowed in Buena Vista, but it's cooler, so these thunderstorms likely don't go producing of some hail like we saw in Gladesboro. In fact, that's one of the things we're going to try and track here, see if there is indeed any hail in these storms. Doesn't look like there's a ton. We'll also look at the storm relative velocity. This shows us if there's any spin. Not right now. Doesn't look like there's any, but these storms do have the potential to produce some pretty gusty wind, frequent lightning, and there you see the heavy rain, Franklin, Henry, and Patrick counties. Now, I bring this up because they're all moving south of a boundary. You see Danville at 72, Lynchburg at 51, so storms that kind of ride along that have the potential. In fact, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning. Parker, is that why you were coming in? Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and show you guys that. This is brand new information that's coming in from the National Weather Service, and it's exactly where that special weather statement was that I was telling you guys about just before. So let me take off this other stuff, and you can see that severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 1 p.m. This is going to be for areas like northern Pittsylvania County, areas like Alta Vista. This is also for southern parts of Bedford County, right over Smith Mountain Lake, areas like Huddleston, Rocky Mount, Penhook, and then as you go farther to the south toward areas like Sidnersville. Now, again, I showed you there's not much rotation, but there is enough gusty wind to where this could produce some damage and definitely worth keeping an eye on. So again, one of the reasons why I say that is because you see this temperature boundary, and storms that ride along that not only have the chance to produce gusty wind, but maybe even some rotation. So I'm going to watch that closely as it gets into the northern part of Pittsylvania County. Here's 2 p.m. and you see that storm getting closer to Pittsylvania, Campbell, and Amherst counties. And then after 3 p.m. or so, the storms are out of here. So that's why our Weather Authority alert day ends at 2. Then as we fast forward in time, you'll notice that we see the sky clearing, but it's temporary. Heading into tomorrow morning, cold air, gusty wind, that's going to ride along some of our higher elevations. And there you see snow really piling up on the western slopes, but we'll see some scattered snow showers making it over that. So I'm thinking areas like Burke's Garden, areas like Big Walker Mountain, White Top actually see some accumulating snow, and that'll definitely be the case as you go towards Snowshoe. These areas were under tornado warnings yesterday. They're under winter storm warnings today. Again, that's going to be the western halves of Greenbrier and Pocahontas counties. But the rest of us, we see some scattered snow showers, a possibility in the NRV and the Highlands tomorrow into Friday morning. That's really just going to be a conversation starter for you. Much colder tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the upper 30s and lower 40s. Highs in the 40s and 50s across the board as we head into tomorrow afternoon. It'll also be pretty gusty at times as well, with wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour both tomorrow and Saturday. So those are going to be some of the cooler days out there. Race weekend forecast, a bit chilly for the Xfinity Series race, but we're warmer in the 60s for the NASCAR Cup Series race. This afternoon, a check of the extended forecast. You do see things start to warm up Sunday. A partly cloudy sky for Eclipse Day with continuing coverage on that on WSLS.com.